I'm Patrice.
And I'm Darrel.
A little less than a decade ago, we followed our dreams and we built an incredible treehouse resort in the heart of Atlanta.
A few kids and 6 homes later, we're embarking on our biggest project yet.
A tiny home resort in my hometown in upstate New York.
With our bags packed and our tools ready to go, we're going to open up a resort in less than 8 weeks for our first guest.
Join us as we build and create the tiny treehouse escape.
Previously on a tiny treehouse escape. So unsuccessfully, we were not able to install the electrical, so very scared about that.
I don't think I'm going to make it to finish this job. I need about 12 guys.
Oh, buddy. Honestly, this is not a fun part of my job right now.
Yeah, hopefully Darrel's got some decent news though.
Drill a hole here, drill a hole here, drill a hole there, drill a hole there. You understand what I'm saying now?
We haven't made it quite as far as we need to for their electrical, so that is extremely stressful. The team is definitely working as hard as they can, but I have about an hour and 23 minutes until I have to make a decision on how many guests to cancel, because at this point, we know all 5 units will not be completed, and we have some really enthusiastic guests that are ready to be here on the opening day, and we're gonna have to cancel some of those guests. So that's obviously super stressful for me right now.
So let's start from the bottom to the top, right? We're gonna pre-drill the holes. Then we're gonna put these on, all right? What size is this?
It looks like probably about 3/4 or 5/8.
Okay, you're gonna put this in your pocket. Do we have this on site? This size?
I can't confirm that. I'm not
Okay.
sure if we
Okay, you're gonna make sure we have. Nope, you're not gonna make sure we have this on site. We're not gonna waste time.
Yep.
You're gonna go to the store. You're gonna purchase 4 of these, 2 for on site, then you hold 2 back, just in case when they lose it, it will get lost. All right, and this goes down. Done. All right, come on, let's head to the store.
The timeline is adding a whole lot of pressure. You know, our shipping of the prefabricated tree houses were delayed 3 weeks, so got to go roll with the punches. I thought that I would not be able to complete the project, so what I did was I went ahead and I called up a couple of teammates and construction guys that I've worked with in the past, and they're located in North Carolina. It's my North Carolina crew. And I called them on a Saturday and they were here on a Monday. You know, those guys, they crush and outwork everyone. It's literally the most amazing thing, and all good things happen for a reason. So the phone call with Diaz, I was initially nervous, but I knew that I had to swallow my pride and ask for more help. So he was very receptive, and I literally told him just to rally up the guys, get in the truck, and we'll discuss payment later.
They didn't even have housing. When they hit the road, they literally put their faith in us, and it took us 6 or 7 hours before we knew we had housing for them. So we were scrambling, just trying to figure that part out. So they have been an incredible part of this team.
I met Darrel back in North Carolina in Greensboro on a project he was doing in a house. He was remodeling a house. Now, as far as this project, on Thursday or Friday, he ended up calling me and said he needed a little bit of help. He told me, hey, I'm in a pinch. I need about 10 to 12 guys out here to see if they could get this done for me. I need you here, if anything, by yesterday. My favorite part of the build that we're doing right now is the clubhouse and the small one right next to it as well.
The goals for the day is to do electrical and also complete the tiling and all the units. We already have all the hardwood flooring in and the drywall is all painted. So other than that, we're ready to go. The rest of the day, we're going to
We're gonna go to one of my favorite antique shops and pick up some unique pieces for both our clubhouse and the A-frame tree houses. We're also looking for a really large statement piece to go on the outside of our wedding barn, and then some smaller pieces to go inside the tree houses. What's going on?
No, I just need to get these guys started so that we can run and do whatever.
They're gonna get started on the decking?
They're gonna build this first module right now. Nick!
What's the updates on the electrical?
So we got number 1 pulled, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna get pulled today, but we had to dig it back up because.
Let's back up. Hold on. This is day 4, and nope.
Day 5.
This is day 5. The wire got here Thursday. Farming on Friday. Farming Fridays.
Yeah. The wire got here Thursday night at 9:30.
Yep. Then you took a farming Friday.
Yes.
What'd you do?
I baled hay.
And then Saturday you guys tried to pull. Sunday you guys tried to pull, and we were unsuccessful. So what else happened?
Monday we got 1 pulled, but we had to dig up the corner. Yesterday we dug up the rest because we realized that the pulling is going to be too much.
4 hours ago, we did that. It's 7 in the morning, and we stopped at 2 last night. We dug all night long to get everything up. So
to get it all exposed so we can get it pulled today.
So can you, are we gonna be done in time for July 1? Because I have a list of guests that I'm gonna have to cancel today. And a lot of money. And a lot of disappointed guests, honestly. Nick, are we gonna hit the timeline so I don't have to cancel this 16 guests?
I do believe we'll hit it. For power wise, we will have power on.
You have said that the last 4 days. I'm honestly feeling weary and feeling more like I would rather these guests be prepared.
Yeah.
And I could help them book new accommodations than we keep dragging this out. So we really, really need to have power today because the interiors of the units don't even have.
we can't work at night.
We can't work in there.
Here,
We can't work at night.
Yeah, we will work 24/7, but with no lights, we can't work.
I think we should have power there today.
All right, that's it.
Hey, buddy, I see the effort. I do. Staying up till 2 a.m. I see the effort.
We'll get it done.
Can you take your glasses off? I want to see your eyes.
No, tired.
I am too. Bags. Let's go, y'all. Come on, let's get it done. I don't want to cancel guests.
All right, let's go.
So basically what happened was the wire's a little too big for the conduit. We're dealing with a lot bigger roll than we've ever dealt with of wire, so it's a lot more weight. It's a good job to do, but we dug it back up so we can get the conduit out of the ground, and we're gonna get it pulled over to the corner and then sled the conduit down the wire, and we'll get wire in the buildings.
So do you want some not so good news? All the first week bookings, and I thought it was 8, but it's much more than that. Yeah. A lot of them are local. That's good and bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15 bookings.
15 bookings.
New York, Pennsylvania, DC, local, Delaware, Syracuse. When's the first person coming?
The first.
Okay.
So we have 4 people that arrive on the first. So when would you want me to start making these calls?
Give me until 5 o'clock today.
Okay, 5
Give me
o'clock
until
today.
5 o'clock today. Because if I have power in the line for unit
4
1,
days.
then 2, then 3, we potentially will not have to cancel, if that makes sense.
Okay. Furniture, putting beds together in the units and all that. You feel confident about that?
Do you have friends?
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, they need to come and chip in and
Okay.
put a good team effort in.
Okay.
Okay?
So don't start the calls until 5. See where
Until
your
5
progress
p.m.
is.
Yep.
All
We're
right,
good for
let's
done.
go.
Yeah.
So
We're not going to sleep until we get this done. So far, we have brought in 2 separate teams, 15 guys. They're here on site. And so far, what we have done is we've completed 3 exteriors of all buildings. We have installed 20,000 square feet of grass, installed parking, installed paving. We have dug and installed 40 trees ranging from maples, oaks, and hollies. So tons of bushes and plants and trees around this place because we really wanted to feel like a tree house. One of the biggest hurdles that we had to overcome was timing and scheduling. A lot of these guys up here in the New York area that we've hired, they're part-time workers, part-time farmers. So knowing that they're farmers, farming is priority for them. A lot of these guys own 5, 6, 1,000 acres of land and they have to farm it. So I'm not the priority anymore, which is different for me. So scheduling has been insanely hard, moving and working in a rural area for us.
I think the other thing is sleep deprivation is real now. I mean, we are working what was 16, 17-hour work days now. Darrel's getting 2 hours of sleep a night. I'm getting 4 hours of sleep.
I'm used to it though.
So yeah, this is a new feeling for me. So we do see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I think it's gonna be touch and go from here to the next 5 days to complete on time.
I agree. I do think that we'll be able to make it because Patrice, myself, and some other team members, we're gonna stay up till 1, 2, 3 in the morning. So we don't care, we're willing to work. We just have to get this thing done because our reputation is on the line.
A lot of these guests are so excited, me coming back home and bringing business. They're local, they're teachers, lawyers, doctors. I do not wanna cancel because there's so much excitement right now. And so a lot is riding on us completing this on time. So yeah, it's gonna be some late nights. We've made a lot of progress, but we still have a lot that we need to complete.
Hey, good morning. We have a busy day. I do want to go over what we didn't complete yesterday on yesterday's list, and we'll start our morning with those things. So today we have on our task tiling. So Darrel's going to teach us how to tile, which I think is kind of cool. Our guy that I know, he does think we actually can get it done.
No,
so,
I think we can get them all done.
I think so too. So that job is left open. So we'll start there this morning. Can we go over what we didn't do yesterday? I did pick that tile up. Did we finish putting all the bookings in?
I did. I finished it off midday, and then invoicing we'll be going over again
during
at
lunch.
Yeah.
Yep. So invoice
today.
Anna is a UNC student and she is our intern for the summer. We met Anna because we are adjunct professors at the University of North Carolina, where she's a college student there. And she interviewed to be one of our interns for the summer. She's been helping with the marketing, social media, and the wedding side of the business. What I do love about Anna is she's a jack of all trades. She's a stellar teammate. And as Darrel would say, she's a super producer.
She's a super producer, AKA Swiss knife.
Yeah, she is an incredible part of the team. We hope that when she graduates her senior year that she will come on full-time with Maxam Hotels.
We do need to work on rallying up a team that can do some overnights the rest of this week.
Absolutely.
Because we're just gonna have some really late nights putting the units together, putting beds together. I think we could even call some of our girlfriends that are workhorses. So, and then apparently we're not calling and canceling guests today, according to Darrel. So fingers crossed that we continue to not have to do that.
But well, how about we add on the list just sending their intro emails and
oh yes. All right, let's go get started. The first thing is to go out and have Darrel teach us how to towel.
Yeah.
Because he does not, honestly, he don't think we can get it done.
No, we got
Let's do it. We're gonna surprise him. All right.
This project really inspires me, actually. Everything is constantly moving, constantly going at like a multitude of paces. But I really enjoyed the trial and tribulations that have come with it, because there's just so many facets of the business I've been seeing and how it's just the two of them managing this. So it's really incredible to see how they've dipped their toes in every pot, but still managed to keep the whole thing together.
This is called your fence. This is always perfectly square, so it's 90 degrees. So you always have a perfect cut.
Learn how to build a house, Anna.
So you get back here and you cut, right? See that? Yeah. Good cut, right? the line, everything like that. Cool. Next is, you guys gonna use this wall right here as a reference to mirror this wall. Same thing, right? So you're gonna go 1 run of tile, 2 run of tile, 3 run of tile, band across. So you're gonna do 1 run of tile, 2 run of tile, band across. The band across should be someplace up here. Mirror it all the way across, of course.
My design for the fingerless property is we wanted to create something that was totally different, something that was the stark contrast against the landscape. Up here, people are very traditional. There are no structures that are very modern. And I do think that people will like something different. We've even heard people talk about the images of our renderings, and they love them already. And these things are just going up right now.
Grab your towel, you put this up here. Pop it in. See that?
Yep.
And you do a nice, firm press. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay, I'm out. If the spacers are telling you go up or down, don't listen to the spacers. The top of that needs to be level because that'll set up everything moving upward. If you're bad down there, your foundation's bad, everything's bad up top. Make sense? So fortunately, the wife and team, they are tiling today. I gave them a quick crash course on how to tile, just the basics of it. I do believe after building one, they'll be cranking through it very fast. My North Carolina team and those guys, they were slated to leave today. I begged them to stay for another 3 days. So I do think we're gonna make it. Other than that, we are systematically punching out each unit. We are working on building 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're making sure that we're going to have all the baseboard in, finish the tiling, grouting, and all the electrical in those buildings today. I believe that if we get to building 3, we're in great shape for completing, getting ready to open up on the 1st of the month.
I think the build is going great. I do think we'll make it. Even Darrel said yesterday if we can get electrical in today, he believes we can make it. It will be down to the wire, but I guarantee we're going to give it as best of a shot as we can. I was supposed to be here for 2 weeks, but shipping and all that delayed us 2 weeks. So at the end of the day, you know, we're kind of behind. We're retracking now. We should be fine, but that's why I decided to stay. And then how I feel is Darrel was in the Army, in the military, right? So me leaving after 2 weeks equates to me, if he's in the field and he's shot and he's laying there, it'd be like me leaving him instead of picking him up and carrying him on out. So I didn't want to leave my best friend and not help him through this project and finish out, because this is a big thing for him.
This was our first time tiling, Anna and I. We got a quick 12-minute tutorial from Darrel. And honestly, it really wasn't that bad. I think the biggest learning curve was learning how to use the water saw to cut the tiles. But after we learned that process, we started moving pretty quick.
We're ready to start a side business. You can hire us. Yeah, it was a lot easier than I thought it would be. So we're ready to knock out the rest of the bathrooms for the other 3 units that are down the line. So
Darrel likes our work good enough that he's like, all right, I guess you're hired. Can you guys finish the rest of the bathroom?
mind you, he had no faith in us at first.
He didn't.
No, he did not.
So on the deadline, it's looking promising. We have electrical run. So honestly, we're ready for opening day. We will be ready for opening day. Yep. As I think about the design and my interiors, I have to keep going back to our trip to Finland and the finished design and how they really focus on wellness. But the other element is I still wanted to have some of the interior pieces feel like you're in the Finger Lakes region. It's a place that's known for wineries and farms and outdoor sports and hunting. So you'll see a lot of those pieces incorporated in both our clubhouse and our tree houses. One of our favorite activities to do together is going antiquing and finding unique pieces that have history. So we are looking for some very unique pieces for our clubhouse. Again, bringing the new with the old and places that will allow for our guests to feel like they're in the Finger Lakes region. So today we're going to be going to the antique shop.
What I'm hoping to find is that statement piece, that accent piece that's gonna highlight the whole area so that it's gonna be something that's Instagrammable, that's gonna wow everyone to come back and say that, hey, I wanna take a picture under these moose antlers or something like that, or under this antique saw.
We are at one of my favorite places, Penny Lane Antique Store. Darrel feels like we're gonna get lucky here today.
We will. I always get lucky.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hey.
How are you? We're doing good. How are you? Good. We are so excited to be here. Hey. We're looking for some pieces for our tree houses, our clubhouse. Okay. So where do you recommend we start?
I would say if you go down our main aisle here, you turn left down the ramp. I would say starting in that room because I've seen a lot of fresh stuff come in that area. And also there's new stuff upstairs too.
Okay.
So you might want to check there.
Awesome.
All right,
yeah,
awesome.
Let me know if you guys need any help.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
Will do.
Thank you.
Let's go in that back room back here. They have some really cool ornamental things that I think would fit into the units really, really well. So this section over here.
I think I like this.
Wow, let me see that.
It's. Do you know what it is?
I don't know.
This is for, I believe, like mechanics. They get on their
Oh,
back.
they used to use it to get. Oh, that's really
Oh,
cool.
before
oh
lift.
yeah, it says rollover.
Yeah, to get
So
on there.
we could hang this on the wall in the clubhouse.
Yeah, really cool.
That'd be a really cool piece.
It plays off the colors.
I love
that we
that.
have. All right.
The antique store has the perfect aesthetic for our resort, and what makes it fun is that the antique store has separate booths that is off of consignment, so it's always a rotational mix of things in the store.
Let's go up top.
All right, let's do it. Hey babe, we didn't check this section. Oh, Darrel, remember these as kids?
Oh, I remember those from my military days.
Okay, well, we ate in them. This is quite antique. Come. And I think we would need
At least 2 for each unit.
10.
Let's
2
get
for
'em.
each unit.
Let's get 'em.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
This is the best find so far. I found it.
Are we being competitive over antiquing?
We sure are.
Okay.
All right, take that to Rebecca. Yay! We're super competitive together. We'll drop down in the middle of a grocery store and start doing push-ups to see who can do the most. Kind of crazy like that.
Yeah.
And we find all reasons to compete.
My main thing that everyone who's been around me knows that no one will ever outwork me. No one.
Come on. Look at
What
this.
you got?
All right. So this is heaven right here, right? Let me tell you why. So our whole theme is outdoorsy, treehouse vibes, treehouse love. And we're going to glamping vibe,
This
right?
is heaven.
Oh, don't look. You ready?
Okay.
So, have you seen the vintage commercials where they have the trunks stacked, right?
Yeah.
But that screams luxury, right?
Yeah.
We're not luxury. We're better than that. We're camping luxury. So what if we put this in a corner?
I love it. Oh my good. Okay. Good job.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I mean, you smashed it.
So 8
Yep.
finds. And, oh, it's a lantern. That's 9.
You need a lantern.
Yeah.
Yep.
At least a green.
Yep.
And then at least a red. So
This corner was gold.
yeah. So comparison. I think you only found one thing, right?
This was the gold mine. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm quite overwhelmed in a good way. Antique shopping was fun. It was great. It got a little competitive. And Darrel gets the gold star for the day. He found the most incredible find.
Competitive antiquing was a lot of fun. I took the W today and the gold medal. We were able to find a lot of old vintage camping stuff because for us right here, we're going with the camping, glamping vibe. So it literally fit perfectly in.
I'm really excited about these purchases. Our clubhouse actually now is gonna compete as one of the best looking spaces. It's a place that guests are gonna feel so excited to go in and lounge, mixing the new with the old, the comfortable couches and chairs, mixed with these unique pieces that we found yesterday that's gonna really make it feel like glamping in the Finger Lakes region.
Yeah.
So
I'm really happy that you like my pieces.
How are we looking with this wire?
We're doing it. 5's ready to drop.
To get wired up?
Yeah.
We'll have it wired by tonight so we can work late.
Oh yeah, 5 will be wired in tonight.
So 1 and 5, let's go.
And then 4 will be pulled right now.
Come on with it.
next time on the Tiny Treehouse Escape.
So when do you start?
You didn't ask the important question. When do we finish?
Countertops for the units have arrived. Thank you for helping make some pillows and teaching Ann and I how to make them as well.
Very welcome.